Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in today's video we will understand how to add IndiaMart leads to Google Sheets automatically. So here my objective is that whenever I am going to receive a new lead through IndiaMart, then I want to add the lead details in a Google Sheet automatically. So now to do this, I need to set up a connection between these two applications, for which I am going to use this amazing automation software, that is Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect follows the concept of trigger and action. So here to do this, my trigger application will be IndiaMart and my action application will be Google Sheets. So if you want to learn more about this, follow me through the screen. In this video, we will understand how to add IndiaMart leads to Google Sheets automatically. So here my objective is that whenever I'm going to receive a new lead through IndiaMart, then I want to add the lead details in my Google Sheets automatically. So now to automate this entire process, I'm going to use this amazing automation software, that is Pabbly Connect. So this here is the homepage of Pabbly Connect, and in order to reach here, you just have to type in pabbly.com/connect in your browser. So as over here, you can see that I've got two options, that is of sign in and sign up free. So as I have an existing account, I will simply sign in. But if you are a new user, you can click on the sign up for free button, and every month you will get 100 tasks for free. So as an existing user, I'm going to sign in. Now this here is the all applications page. So here I will go to Pabbly Connect and click on access now to reach my dashboard. In the meanwhile, subscribe to our channel. So this here is my dashboard, and now in order to create a new workflow, I will go to my right hand side corner and click on this create workflow button. So now in this dialog box appearing, I need to give my workflow a name. So here I've named it as add IndiaMart leads to Google Sheets automatically, and on my left hand side you can see that these are the folders which I've created before. So I want to save this workflow in the folder named as IndiaMart automation, and now I'm going to click on create. So as I did that, now I have arrived on a very important window which consists of trigger and action. So basically, trigger and action are the two most important principles or concepts of Pabbly Connect on which this entire automation will depend. Trigger says when this happens, action says do this. Action is an automated response of a trigger application, and in a workflow you can only have one trigger but multiple action applications. So now moving to my use case, that is to add IndiaMart lead details in Google Sheets automatically. So now in order to begin with the process, I will go to my trigger window, and over here I am going to search for IndiaMart as my trigger application. And the trigger event will be new lead. So this trigger will start working whenever I am going to receive a new lead through IndiaMart. So now moving to my action window, as I want to add the lead details in a Google Sheet. So over here Google Sheets will be my action application, and the action event will be to add a new row. So as you can see that I have selected my action application and the action event along with my trigger application and the trigger event. So my objective is that whenever I'm going to receive a new lead through IndiaMart, then automatically the lead details should be added in my Google Sheets. So now to establish a connection between IndiaMart and Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on connect. So to mention a new connection, you have to mention CRM key. So I'm going to take you to my IndiaMart account. I will go to the settings over here in my IndiaMart account. And in settings, I will go to account settings, and here in account settings, this is CRM API. So this is my current API key. I'm going to use this API key, and I'm going to paste this key in Pabbly Connect. So once that is done, I will click on save. So here you can see that a connection has been established between IndiaMart and Pabbly Connect. So our trigger application is a polling based one. So this trigger will check for new data in every 24 hours. So our trigger application will fetch the details in 24 hours over here in Pabbly Connect. So now in order to receive the lead details, I'm going to refresh the fields. And after doing that, I'm going to click on save and send test request. So as I'm setting up this automation right now, so I will get a response. So I'm going to click on save and send test request. So as I did that, here you can see that I have received the response, and over here in the response, you can see the details. So here you can see, here is the sender phone, here is the sender name along with the query ID and the subject. The sender state is also given. Scrolling down to some other details, here is the mobile number, email, and over here are the details of the sender city, address, and over here you can see the query time, product name, and the message. So as I've got the details over here in Pabbly Connect, so the first objective of this automation is set up. That means now whenever I'm going to receive a new lead through IndiaMart, then automatically that lead will get captured over here in Pabbly Connect. So this trigger will check for new data in every 24 hours as a trigger application is a polling based one. So as I've got the lead details, now I wish to add those lead details in a Google Sheet. So in order to do that, I need to establish a connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. So here I'm going to click on Connect. And if you have an existing connection, you can go with the same, or you can simply add a new connection. So to add a new connection, I will click on Sign in with Google. So here I'm going to click on Continue, as this is a secure access. And the authorization was successful. So here you can see that Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect is successfully connected. So now moving to the select spreadsheet part. So this here is the Google Sheet that I've created by the name of IndiaMart Leads, and it consists of these columns and only of one sheet. So my objective is to add the IndiaMart lead details in this Google Sheet in a new row. So now over here in Pabbly Connect, I'm going to select my spreadsheet as IndiaMart Leads. And it has automatically selected the sheet. So now moving to these fields. So here to mention the details in these fields, I'm going to use a method that is called as mapping. So basically mapping means to insert the data from previous steps. So as I've received these details from IndiaMart, so over here in these fields, I'm going to map it. So here I'm going to map the phone number. Here's the phone number. So here I'm going to map the company. Now I'm going to map the city. Now I'm going to map the query subject. And now I'm going to map the product name. And here I'm going to map the message. So as you can see that I have mapped the details in these fields. This method of mapping is important so that every time you're going to receive a new response, so that response could be taken into consideration in these fields. If I would have written this information manually, in that case, this information could have become static, which means that it wouldn't change even if I would have received a new response. So to avoid that problem, we map the information. So as I've mapped the details, I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request. So as I did that, here you can see I've received a response, and this here is a positive response. So now I'm going to take you to my Google Sheet. So over here in this Google Sheet, you can see that in a new row, the IndiaMart lead details is successfully added. So here you can see the name, email address, contact number, company, city, the subject, product name, and the query message. So that means the lead which I've received through IndiaMart, the details of that lead is successfully added over here in this Google Sheet. So this automation is a successful one. That means now whenever I'm going to receive a new lead through IndiaMart, then automatically the lead details will be added in my Google Sheets in a new row. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
Not just these applications, you can integrate a lot more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you have any doubts regarding Pabbly, reach us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can visit us at forum.pabbly.com. If you have any pricing related query, you can visit this link. So if you like this video, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe our channel.